As an aspiring entrepreneur, it's crucial to have a solid understanding of the steps and considerations that go into starting a successful business. It's a journey that requires careful thought and preparation and the right motivation. Personally, I've quit 2 jobs to pursue entrepreneurial venture and helped many do the same. So in today's episode, we will be discussing the only 3 points that you need to consider before taking the leap and quitting your job to start your own business. We'll learn why assessing your motivation is so important, how to prep people around you from the start for a smooth ride, if you decide to take the ride, of course, and the one thing that needs to appear in your market research. By the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of what it takes to start a successful business and be able to take the first steps toward realizing your entrepreneurial dreams. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn about starting a business. And let's rock! Welcome to episode 105 of Peaceful Productivity Techniques, where I'm here to help you refocus, double your revenue, and perform like a rock star, guilt-free and without burnout. I'm your host, Arnaud. I'm a productivity and focus coach, and today I'm especially excited because 1, I'm no longer sick. If you watched last week's video, you know that it was a tough time. And 2, I've been wanting to talk about how to start a business for a long time, and here we are. I know a lot of you guys watching are considering starting your business, and I can't wait to share about that. So we are going to be discussing the only 3 things you need before quitting your job to start a business. Starting a business can be a daunting task, but with the right preparation and mindset, it can be a fulfilling and joyful is the word, experience. I'm going to share with you some personal insight and lessons that I've learned from helping others make this transition and doing it myself twice. Before we dive in, the one thing you definitively need to start your business is focus. If you want to be able to feel great and focused 7 days a week, I highly recommend you go to peacefulproductivity.coach/7 days and grab my 7 great days per week cheat sheet. It contains 3 proven exercises that will help you know what to focus on, when to do it, and have enough energy and motivation to actually execute on it. So go ahead and grab your free cheat sheet now at peacefulproductivity.coach/7 days. In case you're listening on iTunes or Spotify, thank you for listening. That's peacefulproductivity.coach/7 days. And if you're watching on YouTube, the link is below, obviously. Let's get started on the only 3 things you need before quitting your job to start a business. Today's topic is really important for anyone looking to quit their job and start their own business. Starting a business is a big decision, and it's not something you should take lightly. First thing first, why do you want to leave your job and start a business? It's a big step, and it's important to make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Maybe you're just fed up with your boss, or you're feeling stuck in your current job, not enough creativity or something. Or maybe you have a business idea that you're really passionate about and you're sure it's going to work, and yes, you're going to, drop everything, burn all the bridges and just jump right into it. It's important to check in with yourself on an energetic level too. Here's how to do it. Think about what your life will look like if you do take the leap and start your own business. Think about all the details, what you see around you. How will you feel? How will the world be different? And here's the thing. Sometimes the best decision is to not start a business. I know, bummer. But maybe you just need a change of scenery, or a heart-to-heart with your boss, or you just need to change job. So check with yourself energetically. Picture yourself 1 year from now having your business and really see what does it make you feel. If it makes you feel excited, joyful, expansive, then that's great. If it makes you feel scared or stressed, maybe reconsider your motivation to do that. And maybe you don't manage to picture yourself 1 year from now. So there are more things that we can go and will go more in details together in future video, but that's the thing. Check with your energy. If you feel like you really want to do it, if it's aligned with who you want to be in the world, then move to point number 2. If not, save yourself a lot of trouble and don't start now. Number 2, building a network and support system. All right, so I'm going to assume that you're feeling motivated and ready to take the leap. The next thing to consider is your support system. Starting a business can be tough, and there will be tough time. I mean, statistically, most businesses fail. So it's important to have a network of people who have your back. If you have a significant others, it's key that this person is on board with you getting on this adventure. Maybe that person wants to ride along, and it's great because now it brings you even closer together. Or maybe he or she will keep a secure job. Notice the air quotes. Yeah, air quotes if you're listening on a podcast, because no job is secure. But the illusion of security is important. Maybe that person will keep a secure job and provide financially so that you have a little bit more room to experiment with your business idea. Whatever you do, you need to invest in your business. For fast results, hire coaches, mentors, assistants, have a marketing budget. You're going to need to invest. So then you choose if you want to invest money or if you want to invest time. It can be a joyful experience to figure out everything out by yourself, but if you want fast results, I strongly suggest you have a budget first. If I had the budget prepared to hire the people that I hired, I would have saved years in my business. Years. And don't forget about your personal network. Reach out to friends, family, mentors who can offer you guidance and support as you get your business off the ground. And also listen to podcasts, read books. Many people have made the mistakes that you could make, and you can save some time by learning from their mistake. Number 3, assessing the market and researching your potential customer. So, last but not least, it's time to do some research. I know that's not sexy, but it can be kind of. Before you leave your job, you want to make sure there's a market for what you're offering. And the best way to do this is to validate your idea by selling to real customers. Don't take your friends telling you, that's a great idea, man. Awesome. Do it. Yeah. Don't take that as a validation. It's nice. It's good for the ego. It's supportive. But the only real validation you have is when somebody is like, yeah, you know what? I want it. Here's my money. So don't reinvent the wheel. Look for successful businesses in your niche and think about how you can model what they are doing, while still bringing your own unique perspective to the table. I'll give you a meta example. What I'm doing now is I'm modeling what Graham Cochrane is doing. I've copied a whole bunch, and I'm not ashamed to say it, I've copied a whole bunch of his structures, how he formulates his video, his emails, his website, and I'm just copying that with my content because we talk about different things. But I don't need to reinvent the wheel, and that's a mistake that I've done in the past, especially when I started my business. So I don't want you to do the same. So if you can't validate your idea, if nobody wants your stuff, maybe it's not time to leave your job just yet. So do your due diligence and make sure there's a demand for what you're offering before you take the leap. I mean, being in a job is not that bad. Again, maybe just what's needed is for you to have a talk with your boss. That's it. What matters is that you have enough space to experiment and have a joyful life experience, whether you are in a job, whether you are an entrepreneur, or whether you are transitioning. So if you can't validate, spend a little bit more time at work and use the money, the security that you have there, so that you can refine, change your products, offer it to different kind of people until you find some people who buy, and then you know that you're onto something. And that's a wrap. We've talked about the top 3 things you need to consider before quitting your job to start a business. Your motivation that you need to validate on an energetical level, your support system, people around you and having money aside so that you can invest, and market research validated by people buying. If you follow those steps, guys, you'll be able to feel confident and prepared for your journey as an aspiring entrepreneur, as a new entrepreneur. So here's a question for you. What's one action steps you're going to take toward quitting your job and starting a business as a result of this video? Or maybe you're not going to quit anymore. Let me know in the comments. And if you're listening on iTunes or Spotify or elsewhere, leave me a review to answer this question. I read all of them. I love them. And I'm very grateful for everyone who's done that already. Again, if you want 7 great days per week cheat sheet so that you can be absolutely focused on starting your business while at work, go to peacefulproductivity.coach/7 days. It's completely free and it helped many with focusing on the right thing to start and grow their business. Thanks everybody. Have a great rest of your day and keep chasing your dream. And as usual, peace.